rare images that'll make you say, damn, that's rare. I think this guy might be broken, or maybe he's not. It's 2026. You can be whatever you want. Imagine I get canceled by the trans-snakesexual community because of this. I have never met any creature with this level of pure, unbridled greed in its eyes. Maybe that's why they're called red-eye puffers. That boy's fiending so hard he physically can't contain it. That's insane. This dog might be onto something, you know. Sometimes it's important to just air things out down there. It gets really stuffy pretty quickly. They deserve some fresh air. I can't tell if this was done by accident or if it's the intentional design. Either way, I just know you and I would spend hours sitting on this toilet, and we do it without phones too. I already knew eagles were huge birds, but this really puts their size into perspective. Fun fact, an eagle can lift prey that weighs up to half its body weight, but the trade-off is they can only fly short distances when carrying loads over 30% of their weight. This looks like a scene straight out of a disaster movie. During a surgery in a hospital in Japan, a 7.1 magnitude earthquake struck, and all the doctors and nurses had to scramble to keep patients safe. Thankfully, despite the chaos, all 4 surgeries taking place at the hospital at that time were completed successfully. This is the difference between an image of the Pillars of Creation, an iconic star-forming region located approximately 6,500 light-years away, captured on a Hubble versus a Webb telescope. The Webb view is captured in near-infrared light, which allows the telescope to look through dense dust to reveal thousands of newly forming stars, while the Hubble view highlights the visible light spectrum, showing the colorful glowing gases and opaque dust structures that make the pillars appear as solid towers. Did you know there's actually a scientific reason we all find this cute? Humans find tiny creatures cute because our brains are biologically wired to respond to what's called baby schema features like large eyes and small faces. This is what I imagine house owners dealing with squatters in the US go through. A barn owl came back home to find that bees had taken over her nest box. The poor birdie had no other choice but to flee. This 18-foot deep, shallow well from India suddenly began oscillating and surging like sea waves. The phenomenon occurred following heavy rainfall in the region, so maybe that's what caused it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Dude, this thing's so sick. This is the Heckler & Koch MP 5K operational briefcase, developed in the 1970s and designed as a discreet solution for close protection personnel to transport and deploy a submachine gun while maintaining a professional appearance. This one genuinely deserves a standing ovation. This was the moment Polish endurance swimmer Bartłomiej Kubkowski became the first person to swim across the entire Baltic Sea from Sweden to Poland. He completed the approximately 160-kilometer journey in 56 hours without stopping. This swim was his 5th attempt and was dedicated to raising funds for the Cancer Fighters Foundation, of which he raised $200,000. Cold plunges trigger a massive chemical rush in the brain, increasing dopamine levels by up to 250%. And not only that, this isn't a modern wellness trend at all. In fact, ancient Greeks and Romans used cold baths for health and invigoration centuries ago. And to the 91% of y'all that still aren't subscribed, do it right now or the next time you take a cold plunge.
Your booty hairs will shrivel up and wither away, leaving your derriere without proper insulation. And this will in turn cause you to develop booty regional hypothermia.